Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the upper left corner of Terrana's stand. It's from Sweden, ThorZaIN. And representing Russia, one of the last hopes for the orcs in the entire European scene, it's CoopeR. There we go, Todd. What can we expect, especially from ThorZaIN here?
I think if you're ThorZaIN here, you're probably going to want to open up with a mercenary camp up first a lot of the time. And, you know, Terrana's stand is obviously a pretty good Blade Master map. Like, you can get items all over the place. The question is, how aggressive is CoopeR going to play? Because then ThorZaIN needs to start reacting to this. And it can be really hit or miss for Orc in that if you can power up to level 3 easily, and ThorZaIN's opening Mountain King first, by the way, so he's not even going to play an Archmage. And, I mean, this has been the trend on Terrana's stand for a very long time. ThorZaIN, a player that's capable of playing either hero super well. Yeah, it's definitely, I think, going to be Mer Camp, and then the question is, does he expand? And usually the answer is yes, a lot of the time there.
But look at the Altar of Storms. I can't believe my eyes. It's CoopeR, and it's a Farseer.
Impossible.
So it is impossible. All my prep is out the window right now. I have no idea how good he is with that hero, but maybe you can tell us a little bit about the first hero matchup. Mountain King versus Farseer is not something you see too often.
Yeah, I think, well, on this map, to be honest, it's kind of almost the standard. Like, a lot of very competitive players, they play Mountain King first, and the Orcs, they've been playing quite a bit of Farseer on this map as well. And usually they will also open up with the mercenary camp. We see the shop already going up there. CoopeR did go for a scout on the other side of the map, and ThorZaIN not taking any chances, actually. He's scouting himself. He killed a peon. So that means he was scared about having the Troll Priest stolen. He throws the Stormbolt. I think he might have been trying... I don't know if he was trying to trigger the Lightning Shield, but on the other side, I think CoopeR failed to get that Lightning Shield himself. So neither player got it on their hero to help them creep. And CoopeR's... Oh my god, the shop is under attack. This is a disaster now. He's chasing a footman that he probably won't even kill, or might get denied. And he's just rushing straight for the expo of ThorZaIN now, despite... He saw him starting the Mer camp. I don't know why he's going through that top right side. Maybe he wants to do the green camp and then fight and prevent the expo from going up.
Wow, this is indeed quite a disaster for CoopeR. Maybe it's the nerves. Day 2 of the tournament, biggest stage, but... Oh, can he get that footman? No, it's gonna be close. The wolf is still hungry. That is first blood for CoopeR, so maybe starts a tiny little comeback here. But the thing is, as you said, Shadow Priest on the side of ThorZaIN, so he can dispel at least one of these wolves. And what can CoopeR do now? He's trying to steal something away.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to just stand there and wait until ThorZaIN creeps the expo, and then he just kills peasants, basically. He just fights with him plus the creeps. But ThorZaIN's being very cautious. ThorZaIN is a kind of wild human sometimes. He also plays his very own brand of Warcraft. I'm starting to wonder if there is a chance he might not expand, but considering the amount of peasants that he has, I feel like he has to be. I don't know why he's saving so much mana on the Shadow Priest. I think he could have abolished at least once one of those walls to get a little bit of extra experience. Maybe he's saving it so that when he goes to the expo, he can remove the 2 wolves at that exact time. And look at how many militia he's going to send. He knows that it's going to be contested, so he sends 6 militia.
I don't know if he knows, but I think he can afford it since CoopeR had some expenses himself by rebuilding that shop, and that's of course the strength of a Mountain King. Singling out units, stunning them, they can't move, and that's your chance to get a surround. Doesn't even really need to close it, the damage was just enough. Little bit of militia time, and thanks for CoopeR waking up these creeps. There is a little bit of inner fire on these creeps a little bit earlier, and the first militia is about to die to the Farseer. Can it be denied? Maybe. Didn't seem like it. Claws of attack +9, and another Stormbolt with a surround stick. This time it absolutely does. CoopeR trying to fight out. He repositions the town portal, but that should be... Oh, that's a bash. He's dead. Playing with fire a little bit, but man, that is an early game for ThorZaIN if I ever saw one.
Yeah, forces the town portal here on CoopeR, who's not even level 2 yet. He's got tier 2 about to finish. The question is, how aggressive does he want to play? You know, there's many wild things that you can do. You can go for Wyverns against a Mountain King here sometimes. But then what's second hero? Shadowhunter, TC, Naga, like all options. Sometimes even Dark Ranger. So I think he's going to want to be aggressive. We see already a grunt at the tavern, so I think he's just going to grab a neutral second hero, keep pressuring, because he knows there's not going to be towers yet. But that Mountain King level 3 is very scary. Like, he's only got the one Stormbolt, but it's going to be a second one available soon. And supposedly, when you go expand with the Mountain King like this, you tower up immediately after, and you get a shop as well for clarities.
All right, this is an interesting approach. It's no Naga for extra pressure. He's going for an Alchemist.
Yeah, maybe Healing Spray just to make sure he saves his hero or whatever is going to be targeted.
Yeah. Against Clap, of course, it's super nice. Acid Bomb can help you as well. And there it is. Acid Bomb for damage to take out units here. It's not that easy for CoopeR to get any kills. He doesn't have much range, but seems like the melee attacks of Grunts are enough. And Wolves are, of course, in as well. Towers getting cancelled. Acid Bomb is big! Really well done for CoopeR, but how long can he stay in there? There's an immediate surround. He uses the Scroll of the Beast. He's out of that surround, but he's still trapped. We can't get a Zeppelin at this time of the game, and whoa, this Alchemist can go back to the tavern.
And he got one more Acid Bomb off just before dying. Just landed on the one Berserker here, which is going to go down. Chain Lightning being used now. There's still a clarity on that Farseer. He's getting a lot of experience. If Farseer gets level 3 here, this is super dangerous. Those wolves become super hard to remove away from the fight. ThorZaIN, still without an Arcane Tower in his expo. He's lost every footman. He has 28 supply. In the meantime, CoopeR, he's got Bestiary and Totem about to finish. And he's looking pretty good with Farseer.
For now, he absolutely does. He's got to be so careful about the Stormbolts, but not too much, since there's nothing to surround with, really. I think ThorZaIN will scare him away in just a bit, but this harass looked a lot better than the beginning of the game, and the Grunts are still going ham in the Peasant line, killing one, soon to be killing two. The question is, how does he get them out?
Ooh, he uses Chain Lightning actually instead of going for walls here. Interesting. I thought he might go for walls and try to target down the tower, but there's a lot of peasants ready to repair. What this has done, he didn't just kill like the entire ground army, he also killed a ton of peasants. Look at how many bodies there are. This is an absolute bloodbath on this expo. Oh, he goes for Mud Golem, ThorZaIN! He has a Stormbolt. And actually, yeah, the Speed Scroll is not going to last too much longer here. If he can slow again... Oh, doesn't get it. Gets out of range.
Another Stormbolt. Can he reach somehow?
There's another Speed Scroll on the Alchemist here.
Alright, well done by CoopeR. Getting better and better in this match. Good moves. That Mud Golem was definitely dangerous. Feeling the slow early on in the game. Muddy doesn't survive for much longer as the Alchemist with that Speed Scroll is chasing. But he did his job. But Grunts though. How many Grunts did fall this game? This is number 3 or 4?
Yeah, I mean, all of them, really. Like, they're just gone extinct in this game, Neo.
Absolutely. Oh, speaking of extinct, maybe the Farseer is as well. Trying to block, gets the surround, too much damage. Farseer down as the TP was used before. Bash on the Walker. It turns into another absolute disaster as ThorZaIN, oh boy, contesting Vortex for the master of the surrounds here. Double G's. ThorZaIN wins game 1.
Wow. And that was clutch here. He got a ton of surrounds. If he gets like one surround less, I'm a little bit surprised actually that CoopeR played this aggressive because he had already dealt so much damage. It feels like he could have just sat back, maybe expanded, just regroup, creep a little bit, heal up, and then go again. But he got caught, started losing everything, and then that was the end.
Those surrounds towards the end, dude, that was just insane. ThorZaIN keeps on doing it. Juan, if you're in chat, we remember that game on Twisted Meadows, where ThorZaIN gloriously showed what he can do. So now we saw CoopeR with a Farseer. How good did that look?
We were kind of busy talking. You were just sitting there moving the mouse a little bit. How about you tell us?
Well, it didn't start off too well, I think. He tried with a lightning shield creep, right? That didn't work, thanks to the footy also interfering. He was stuck on level 1 forever. Finally got level 2, but the Chain Lightning 1 didn't do much. And then on level 3, he skilled Chain Lightning level 2, which, yeah, I'm not sure if that was the best call, but with a tower there, maybe. But he only had one usage of it. The Alchemist, I was quite surprised to see. Didn't think it was going to do that much, but that early Acid Bomb really puts in a lot of bonus damage with the Farseer and the Wolves and the Grunts and everything else that you can have. So that actually looked pretty good, but ThorZaIN, he holds. I feel like that's always what happens with the top humans, especially on Terranauts when they're expanding. Yeah, you can pressure them. Yeah, you can kill some of their units, but they always hold and survive.
Todd, would you be scared as the human if CoopeR is going for the Farseer again now on map 2?
I would. I think my blood pressure when I scout the Farseer would definitely rise because it's unusual. So I would think maybe he has something special prepared. In this case, it just came down to execution. You know, like he was doing well at some point, and then I think he maybe got a little bit overconfident, over-aggressive. Again, we see all of the numbers. We see the entire map. It's very easy for us to look at the supply and know everything that's happening. But I really think that if he had hit the brakes for a little bit, pulled back, healed up, crept a little bit, and then attacked again, or even expanded, he would have been in a decent spot. But yeah, he played very aggressive and kind of paid the price.
Yeah, he was playing very aggressive. He was also on the way to tier 3, though. Does that go along well together, Remo?
We have seen it before, especially in WGL, right? Where Focus impressed us with that counter expo style. Go Farseer and Shadowhunter. Lots of raiders, look for pickoffs, make it expensive for the human. Counter expand in the very late with tier 3. And the nice thing with pairing the Tiny Great Hall on tier 3 is then you have tier 3 transition options available to you. So yes, that can work, but didn't work here.
All right, then. The next map is Echo Isles. What can we expect here? I'm still a big fan of that human expansion triple sanctum. Todd, what do you say about that strategy?
Well, that's very old school.
Yeah,
I don't know that we see that this much anymore. Sorry, go ahead.
We never see it, but I haven't seen it beaten in a long time either.
Yeah, that's true. I think orcs realized that they had to make something happen before we got there. You know, like do a lot of damage while humans expanding, and then be very aggressive or counter expand. But yeah, it kind of fell out of fashion for sure. Like the game has changed quite a bit since then. But yeah, CoopeR. I mean, both players, they have a very important question here. What hero do they open with? Because we know like that human's gonna creep and orc's gonna harass a lot here. But what hero? Blade of Farseer, Archmage or Mountain King? Like, does ThorZaIN throwing a rifle paladin?
Oh man,
of the ages.
Yeah, ThorZaIN definitely a fan of the Pally. But maybe not in this matchup. We go into Echo Isles, and Terranostant was CoopeR's pick. Now we go into ThorZaIN's pick. That should tell us something. And maybe the streak of 2-0s continues here in Europe. We've had 5 2-0s in a row, if I'm not mistaken.
A lot of one-sided ever since WGTL. A lot of one-sided series. A lot of map wins in a row, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. You are referring to something, but let's...
Yeah. The 0-18 of Humad.
Maybe I am. All right, guys, we load into Echo Isles. Alright then. We have ThorZaIN in the upper left and we have CoopeR in the upper right. So let's take a close look at the altar, Todd. What do you expect now?
I think ThorZaIN might go Archmage and CoopeR Blade Master.
Yeah, I would love to see a Blade Master here as well. 10 claw spots, we mentioned this a lot. Also a very important shop at the 6 o'clock position. Only one shop, the specialty of Northern Isles and Echo Isles. So with good Blade Master control, and CoopeR definitely has good Blade Master control, you're always a little faster than your opponent, and then you can steal these sweet invul potions away, and the heal scrolls, of course, as well.
Yeah, when he plays Blade Master, he does it the old-fashioned way, and it is Archmage against Blade Master. So he goes Shadowhunter second, power levels it to level 3, and then just goes Grunt, Raider, Walker, Tex expansion, and just gets a ton of units. But what he's really good at is really knowing where the opponent is at all times, with really minimal scouting, because despite scouting with the early peon here to see if it's an Archmage or a Mountain King and where ThorZaIN goes first, after that there's a lot of guessing games, you know? Is he going down like the Archmage? Is he going to the other side of the map? CoopeR never really loses your scent, you know, like he's a very good tracker. He sees a couple footsteps in the, not quite the Naga footsteps, but he sees a couple footsteps in the forest. He knows where you're headed and how far ahead you are.
I was I was hoping for this little Naga reference there. Wonderful, wonderful footsteps. Probably the best in all of Warcraft nowadays. But the heroes pop out in CoopeR. What will he do? I think, yeah. The Ogre Warrior first. Grab the item. Okay, pulls him out a little. Shop is coming, so once he's finished with this, he can go back. But this shop position indicating already that he's a little bit more passive, as it's not closer to the spot.
Yeah, and look at ThorZaIN's build. 2 farms, he only used 4 militia instead of 5. This is something that guys like Infi recently have started doing against Orc to take a little bit faster. In particular against Farseer, where like your peasant's gonna have to use militia a bunch to defend against walls, but in this case it's against the blade, but he takes so fast. Like 2 farms, 3 footmen. He's taking way quicker than CoopeR. Usually it's the opposite. Starts the blacksmith immediately after. So he's gonna go into rifles very quickly and basically just rush that mount tanking second and maybe power level it.
That's pretty smart, because the second hero is kind of the carry on both sides of the map. And Echo Alts is a map when there's not too much experience, so of course level 3 Archmage is really, really good, and you want that. But the thing, or the time where you rush this Archmage and then rush the Orc base to kill the burrows, that's definitely over, so maybe putting more emphasis on the Mountain King is a smart thing.
Yeah, I think he knew that he could just creep that second camp, the green one, with some militia and the second water elemental, so he did just that. I kind of like it, to be honest. Like, it's like I said, ThorZaIN really plays his own brand of Warcraft, and that's no different. He's sending a militia out to try and block the blades away from that 1 footman. He's gonna force 1 more windwalk. That's very nice, actually.
That's so smart. So
not gonna save it, but look, and now he's like, well, your blade went on the other side of the map. There is no camps left for you to do there. I'm gonna steal your small green. Give me that tome. I know the chat wants me to pick up that tome.
Just leave it there. Oh,
God,
he is actually there, the sacred text. Oh, turning around, doing Twitch chat a favor. Good guy, ThorZaIN.
And yeah, CoopeR going for the top camp. He bought claws, right, from the marketplace.
He found the circle before. Claws +6 now, pretty cheap. Maybe even second circlet worth buying.
Yeah.
But he has no slot. Big heal potion for him. Archmage sees him. There's no windwalk.
Oh, and ThorZaIN knew. He just came to check with Archmage, but he's a little late here.
Maybe if he doesn't pick up the tome, he's in time.
Yeah. But then he automatically loses the game because he didn't pick up the sacred text.
Mountain King second for ThorZaIN and Rifleman, as we said. So, what second hero is it going to be for CoopeR? Usually a Blade Master is paired with a Shadow Hunter, but the TC is so good against Rifleman.
Yeah, I think you have to go Shadow. Like, you're going to rely on the Blade Master's damage. Like I said, he's I think really good at this style. Like, if CoopeR is able to get level 5-5, like I know Clap is really good, but he's just going to try to out-heal the damage from Clap and take control of the shop with healing scrolls. He has good expansion timings. Look at what he's doing. He's setting up the grunts around the expo. He might walk away or just run away now and try and steal the expo creep away from ThorZaIN.
That would prevent level 3.
Oh my god.
Ooh, playing with fire, literally. He had the potion of greater healing, so that was an option, but he's saving him again. And now starts the creep.
Look, and ThorZaIN is the one that's trying to guess where CoopeR is. So he's like, oh, he's probably at the shop. Like, getting the 2 middle camp is very important. I explained this many times, but if you can get both of them, and then you got your side of the map left, so doing really well, because that's 2 bigger camps that your opponent's not going to get. But in this case, CoopeR was even ahead of that. He steals the expo away from ThorZaIN, and he's level 3. So he's going to come in and try and steal that ogre in a second. And I think he should be able to. There's no dust. Oh, there is no dust, actually.
Needs to use it soon. Uses the damage on the Archmage, gives the experience over to the Mountain King. But he has 2 claws and a circlet with a little bit of crit, like an even a speed scroll. Oh, there's the crit! There we go! Stumble to prevent this. But how do you get this Archmage out? He was down to 12 HP. Not breaking a sweat though. No TP. Just recovering with that priest.
Right now that Archmage is going full Genji. I need healing. I need healing.
Stormbolt right-clicks, all of a sudden the Blade Master. Oh, that Madman! Reveal! Backstep, he needs a crit! Or the potion! There's the potion. Can he follow this up somehow?
I'm feeling stressed for ThorZaIN right now. He needs to run away, needs to get out of here with the Archmage. He's still sticking around here. Maybe trying to send another priest. Shadowhunter with Hex shows up. That's a lot of Hex that he's gonna have immediately. and try and target down some of these units. Does he go for the Mountain King, maybe? There is almost a Stormbolt. Oh my god, he's trying to go for the MK. And there is no boots for ThorZaIN. He might TP out with the Archmage.
There's also no Windwalk. Oh, Hex before. That was pretty close. Uh-oh, he can't swap the TP. That's a dead MK for sure. And the Archmage...
Hex.
Can he reach? Can he reach?
Now. Oh, at 17 mana he checked and waited until the last second, you madman, ThorZaIN.
Okay, this is so much more competitive than Terranas stand was.
Yeah, now CoopeR is still somewhat in his comfort zone because he's already got this Blade Master with 2 claws and a circlet. Oh, the tome. Mistakes were made.
Oh boy, that could cost him the game for sure. So CoopeR is trying to level up now. It's super easy to creep these Berserkers with the grunts, and maybe that's why ThorZaIN expected him there at the shop in the first place. Blade Master still had some healing. Uh-oh! ThorZaIN has nothing! No TP, no potion. And there's another Windwalk. That should be it. Revealed so he knows what's up. But boom, critical strike after the backstab. And it turns into a double kill for CoopeR.
Yeah, ThorZaIN just got too aggressive here. He just had to accept that he couldn't move out. He had to go and creep his Mountain King. I think he felt the pressure of the Shadowhunter creeping and knowing that he was going to get level 3 before Mountain King, which is like super important in this matchup. Look at the Blade. Looking to secure that last creep. He does have one single Windwalk. He might steal the dust away. Gets a scroll, then gets out. And Shadowhunter is going to resume creeping. That Mountain King barely has any experience here. He needs to start power leveling that.
Yeah, but where?
The 2 orange camps, I guess, on the left, and then the turtle in the bottom left. But I think he's so worried about the Shadowhunter that ThorZaIN is still moving forward. He might steal the Murloc camp. He has no TP, by the way, but he did buy an Invuln and the dust.
I wonder how he sees a comeback in this, because CoopeR looks damn strong now. Always, as you say, like a hunter, man. He's smelling where ThorZaIN is going. He knows exactly what's up without much scouting. The Blade Master is definitely enough for that. He got a heal scroll, so even if we get clapped, that's not going to be the solution early on.
Shadowhunter is not level 2, but CoopeR does not want to allow ThorZaIN to steal this camp away, so he's going to engage. He's bringing the peons as well. He's pulling the boys.
Oh, Stormbolt on the Blade. There's the heal scroll. Needs it soon, I guess. Ooh, Spirit Link helps him as well, but that item is gone forever. Peons will help thanks to Spirit Link. Old school Radar Walker combo.
He doesn't have the training yet for walkers, actually. I just saw.
Yeah, he can't dispel anything. The priests have. But he's not using it.
He's going for the Mountain King, really, of all things.
Dude, he's
Blade
getting
Master could be in danger.
so many... Ooh, crits again! Stormbolt on the Blade! And CoopeR, that's a way to lose this game for sure. Solo experience on the Shadowhunter now, but all the peons are falling. He's really trying everything to get this MK and Snare, but the Archmage, the healthy Archmage, is blocking the way for the grunts. Was that enough? Level 2, so good. Blade Master back from the tavern, though. Big investment. Oh, Stormbolt again! Blade Master in trouble. Oh, what a crazy slugfest here. The Blade is surrounded, and again the MK kills him. Level 3 Archmage, ThorZaIN, craziness.
Yeah, the peasants are blocking so much of the army of CoopeR away here. He had almost no surface area. The Blade couldn't attack the Mountain King, and only 2 of the grunts. That last grunt is surrounded already.
Oh,
ThorZaIN, the surrounds in the previous game, and this time the army movement just blocking everything away. He must have been an undead player in another life.
Maybe took some lessons of Vortex yesterday for sure, but we saw that a couple of months already against Juan, and Juan never was the same after this map, Twisted Meadows. So
Shadowhunter is almost 3.
Yeah.
So CoopeR is still in this.
The Blade Master is benched once again. That Tavern Revive cost a lot. The damage dealer is completely out, but he's still getting that Murloc camp, and he has to give up the expansion. All right, that is a way for ThorZaIN to get closer to level 3, but the big level ups are quite far away for the human.
Yeah, ThorZaIN is actually very short on mana. I'm surprised he's so far out on the map. Shadowhunter has way more mana, but there is no Blade Master, so he might be feeling confident. If he can Stormbolt some of these walkers, eventually when that first bolt comes in.
He's even blocking when he's hexed. There's no speed scroll, there's no potion, so CoopeR has to disengage. 10 supply lead for the Swede. Needs this Blade Master. There's no chance to do anything without the Blade Master.
That bolt was way overkill, but... And look at this, by the way. The Shadow Hunter already has the Gloves of Haste that he collected maybe at the Murloc camp. And he has for the Blade Master.
Yeah.
So that Blade Master is going to be pretty darn strong still when he comes back.
He must be. That's CoopeR's best shot to turn this game around once more. He definitely had a lead. He kind of lost it. Items now towards ThorZaIN. Another invul. And this game, there's been so much hero focus that the invul potion is one of the most important items of the entire game.
I don't think he has pillage, sadly, for him.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he does. Yeah, so that's a decent amount of gold, actually, that he's getting out of this, but shouldn't overextend. There is a speed scroll available, but there is a ton of Priest with Dispel. As long as he can use them a little better than Death Note does, I think he's going to be able to maybe remove that.
Death Note makes the best memes out of it, though. Blade Master is back. Not full potential yet, as the gloves are still on the Shadow Hunter.
Yeah, CoopeR on 42 supply here. He needs to spend his gold a little better, make sure he gets to 50.
Yeah, on 50 you're very comfortable as Orc, right? You almost have this perfect hero the army comp with Raider Walker. Getting decent upgrades, I like that.
I think CoopeR is trying to creepjack ThorZaIN on the big camp. So he's waiting for him to maybe do the Mer camp so he could creepjack. He's gonna see that he's doing the Murloc. So he sends the Blade in the main base. But if he gets drained from the Arcane Tower, he will be stuck. He has no stuff.
Is that worth it?
No, yeah, he needs to get out.
Maybe
he's gonna go again for the altar.
Maybe he wanted to confirm that there's no tech going on or something. Checking the bottom now, where ThorZaIN is moving some peasants. So he's feeling confident enough to try this expansion.
He might have seen that some peasants headed for the expo, actually. If he sends Blade there, those guys are dead. Because the army is gonna have to go for the main base. But I think he didn't see it. ThorZaIN starts the expo.
Wow, Madman. CoopeR pretty smart though with Pillage. He gets a little bit of an economy lead, as Pillage gives you resources back while you attack with Grunts and Raiders. So maybe he can grab that gold, make something out of it, and then overwhelm ThorZaIN, who put a big investment down here in the bottom left.
Yeah, CoopeR has a choice now. Yeah, does he counter expand or does he play more aggressive? You see, like he's saving gold right now. He's on 49 supplies, getting that an extra burrow, so he's going to be on 49 out of 70 in a sec. And he's getting +2 armor upgrades. Against rifles being +1-0. And obviously, if you're ThorZaIN and you expand here, you won't have wood to get more upgrades for a long time. So I think the plan might be to just break up keep and attack, perhaps.
Yeah, ThorZaIN, also in his first game against the Muslim, was constantly low on lumber. A little bit the same here, but it's a typical human problem on Echo Isles without a shredder and stuff. So tower not up.
It's not just on Echo.
We have the Blade Master going ham on this. The altar is finally down. Might pay with one grunt, but he is floating in 850 gold and is now breaking upkeep.
Yeah. I think he's just going to want to play really aggressive and punish the Expo at the best time. You see, he's preventing the mining from the Expo right now. So he's almost going to transform, or at least he's going to try to transform that expansion of ThorZaIN into like a mistake, into like a flaw in his build. Because he spends so much resources towards it, and before he can finally bring a return on investment, CoopeR is going to hit hard with a lot of army, supposedly before ThorZaIN is going to have enough to hold on against this. See, he grabs a Clarity, a Mana Potion. He's going to have Critical Strike level 2. So that blade has +14. And he was already critical striking for like 100 earlier. It's going to be more now.
Yeah, it's scary. It's definitely scary. Needs a little bit of healing. Could have used the heal self, maybe.
He's bringing a Peon to make a shop. So he's going to want to spam Clarities and Mana Potions. ThorZaIN broke upkeep as well, but his army, I think, looks a little less convincing right now. He does have a ton of priests. This is super interesting. He's playing with 0 sorceress. Oh, actually, just the 1 sorceress. But he's going to want to dispel, or dispool, rather, all of the spirit links.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, please say it correctly.
Yeah.
Be a little bit professional here. Unbelievable. But yeah, this is pretty much the push of the game for CoopeR and the push of the winner bracket final, probably, because if that fails, ThorZaIN is once again among the top 8 of Europe here, going hard for this Blade Master, identifying this as pretty much the sole source of damage. It's the battle of before. It's Mountain King versus Blade, and he's just gone.
He dies with the healing scroll on him. This is a disaster here. That was the big damage guy that's supposed to provide more and more damage throughout this entire fight. ThorZaIN now, he's gonna have one more clap in a second. Shadowrun is out of mana, he's got the mana potion. These claps are hitting everything, again with the perfect position defensively. Even though, like, despite losing the Mountain King, he doesn't even... sorry, the Blade Master here. ThorZaIN is crushing this army. It feels like CoopeR thinks he cannot retreat and GG gets called. He was just trapped on this side of the map. Like, once the Blade died here, it was just over.